Hey everyone, Golden Ninja 3000 here again. This morning, LEGO has revealed the new biggest set ever, the Eiffel Tower. It's got 10,001 pieces. It retails for $630 in the US. Unfortunately, I'm on the UK site right now because it hasn't yet been added to the US site. But that is a $50 cheaper price than we expected because the rumored price was 680. So for this to be 630, the same price as the Titanic, is really really awesome. I mean, you guys know how I feel. Like once you get up to something this expensive, $50 isn't like a huge difference if you're willing to pay $600 for a plastic model. But I'm really glad it's not 680. So I think that does help me. I really want this set. Like you guys know that I think that Lego has just been making sets that are too ridiculously large and like they're just kind of dumb in 2022. Like they're making way too many big sets. But this is a work of art. This is the kind of thing that you would see at a convention as a custom build, and Lego is releasing it as a real set. It is 4.8 feet tall, so it is almost 5 feet tall. That is absolutely insane. It's the tallest set ever. It's the biggest in terms of like piece count that is not studs because the world map still has more pieces, but I don't really count that because it's just a bunch of studs. This is our first 10,000 piece set because the world map was like 11,000. And I think it's really funny that it's 10,001 pieces exactly. So anyway, it separates into a bunch of different sections. So we'll take a look at that in a second. But what I'm just really impressed by is the like wrought iron work on this thing. Like this looks exactly like the actual Eiffel Tower. And if you compare this to something like the original Eiffel Tower from Lego, like back in what was it, like 2007, like it is just night and day. Like that really illustrates how far Lego has come. I love the little like park down here with all of the trees. Um, I think yeah, we do get like some vehicles. You can see them in the corner here. Looks like some red buses or something. So that's nice because I like it when Lego includes stuff like that. Or are those vehicles or are those just like stabilizing things in the feet? I actually can't really tell. But yeah, like the way they've done like kind of like the crosshatch like wrought iron detail, it's just really amazing because it's made just using a bunch of clips. It's made using like those clip pieces with like bar receptacles, and I have to say it looks like hell to line everything up. It looks like this is going to be kind of hellish to build. Like I built Big Ben and that was terrible. It's a beautiful display piece once it's done, but the building experience was like not fun at all. So yeah, the build just looks really repetitive, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, like that's kind of how these giant models just go. Um, and I do have to say, like I said when it was like when we got our first look that I wish it was still dark tan. I don't really feel that way anymore. I understand why they went with dark bluish gray, and I feel like dark tan would have been too overwhelming. I feel like dark bluish gray was the right choice. I really like the way the top of the thing is built with like the dome and like all these little like gray or black sausage pieces. And then all the way up at the top we have the French flag, which looks fantastic. Um, but yeah, now let's go into some other images. I'm definitely gonna get this set eventually. I would like to get it when it comes out so that I can just build it over the course of like a couple of weeks. But I still have to finish the Lion Knight's Castle from August. And like I need to completely reorganize my space. So I don't know if I'll be able to get this. And you know, budget reasons because this set costs almost $700 once you factor in tax. So it's 22 inches wide and 58 inches tall. So it's taller than the Titanic is long, because I believe the Titanic is 54 or 56, but it's definitely not 58. So I'm very excited for a Lego set this tall. Like I am really, really looking forward to it. Um, I like the base. I'm glad that Lego built like a little park down there, just like the actual thing. Because I think it's basically like on a 48 by 48 base plate. Or is it larger? No, it has to be larger if it's that big. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say about this set. I want to take a look at how it splits. So this is one section, and you can see there's actually some upside down building going on here, which is pretty interesting. Oh, actually, like a lot of this is upside down. Okay, that's cool. I'm excited to see how Lego does that. Um, but this thing looks like extremely well designed to me. Like I don't know what I expected from a Lego Eiffel Tower, but this has blown me away. And like actually this section, I wanted to talk about this. Like I love the architectural detail like right here. These are just ingots and hollow studs or maybe even regular studs and bars and like those decorative scroll bricks. But that looks fantastic. Like that's one of my favorite areas of the build, like just this area right here. So so yeah, like I want to find out who designed this because whoever designed this did an excellent job. Okay, these things I think are what I thought were cars, but they were actually like in the feet of the tower. I don't know what those are for. Maybe they're like warning lights or something. Those are gray sausages. I don't know if those are new pieces or not, but they work surprisingly well as decorative elements. Uh, oh, there's the iconic shot of the Eiffel Tower from underneath. I remember going to the Eiffel Tower and like, looking up through it like this. So it's really cool that you can do that with the Lego version. Um, that is just like insane. Like this is just an insane set. Like I don't know how else to describe it. I do think it's really funny though. Like they said, it separates into four sections for easy like disassembly or like like easy transportation or play. And I'm like, who's playing with this? Like it's kind of hard to play with because it's in nanoscale. I guess you could still have like dinosaurs attacking it or whatever, but I just think it's funny that they called that out because this is not really like a set that you can play with at all. It's not like Lego's built an interior into this or anything. So I think that this is the topmost observation deck. I like the way that like the antenna was built with like these kind of handle, like the bucket handle pieces. That's clever. And the French flag, I think just a pretty basic build, just using regular bricks, I think. But yeah, there we go. That's how it splits apart. So yeah, I'm very impressed with this set. Oh wait, we have real images coming up. Let's take a look at how tall that thing is. That's just insane. Like holy cow. I'm so excited. Like look at how big it is. It feels really good to be this excited about a big Lego set, I got to be honest. I feel like in the second half of 2022, like most of them have just been clunkers except for the Lion Knight's castle. Um and I do think it's a little bit ridiculous that Lego keeps coming out with a new biggest set ever every single year because we had the Colosseum, the Titanic, and now this. Um, but when they're this good, it's really hard to resist picking them up. And I'm very happy that the price is less than we expected because price has been another big issue this year. So for it to be like, like this is a good price, $630 for 10,000 pieces and a 5 foot tall, architecturally accurate Eiffel Tower. That is just awesome. So, I mean, we can watch part of this video, but I need to mute it so that I don't get copyright struck again. Um, like that's just really impressive. But I mean, it does look like such a boring build. Like, I honestly feel like this is the kind of build, and it looks like it doesn't attach at all with like actual pieces. Okay, so this part does, like you kind of lock that in place. Um, but like I hear about people doing like one bag a month, like one bag a day builds for a whole month. That's what this seems like because I feel like otherwise you're going to get really really bored if you try to do this all in like a couple of days. And to be fair, that's how it is for a lot of big Lego sets. So I think I'll try to pick it up before Christmas. But if I don't, I'm not going to get to this till like either late January or next May, and I really don't want to wait till next May, so I better start clearing a space for it. So let me know what you guys think about this set in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well, and check out my website, goldenninja3000.com. I'll see you guys with more videos soon. Bye for now.